And we're back. How are you? Fine, I guess. I know you are. All right, what are we going to be doing today? I was just asking myself, and what popped up was the knowledge economy. Yep, knowledge economy. It's exciting, isn't it? But this is how I view it. Recently I was, would I say, meditating on the word knowledge. And it got broken down before me, like, words scattered in the air and all of that. And what I saw was the first four letters, K-N-O-W, no. Then you have an L. Then when you look at the last four, I think, letters, you have the edge. And when you bring all of them together, you form knowledge. And this is how I see it. The K-N-O-W, which we call know, is awareness. You become aware of something. The L is the learning. You're aware of this thing now. You now go into the space of learning. And each learning that takes place gives you an edge. Knowledge. So you are always on that constant evolution. Yes, it's like a cycle going up and down, and you're pushing the limits every day. The knowledge economy is one that, if we really look at it, if you want to put it on a scale of quantity, or you want to quantify it, it is, there's no amount you can put on it. And I think that is what is holding sway now in the market, knowledge economy. How do you see this? We see the growth of knowledge in our world today in so many things. In technology, for example, we see this exponential boom growth, and it's all based on the knowledge economy. We becoming aware on the platform of continuous learning, having that edge. So we keep pushing. Now today we hear about artificial intelligence, the AI revolution, as we want to call it. You see things like ChatGPT, apps, and all of that. Some of us are scared. Some people are afraid. But I want to give you a background, my thought on this. About a century ago, that is talking about AI, for example, now, a man called Nikola Tesla is not the Tesla of Elon Musk, even though Elon Musk honored him by calling his automobile that he came up with the Tesla electric car, EV, and all of that. He was a human being that lived. He was about from history. He was about the first person that talked about the AI. And this is how he described it. He described it like the best way he could, using that eidetic, should I say, knowledge, electrons with wires coming together and having a consciousness. That's how he described it. And over time, it was called artificial intelligence. And I say, if you have artificial intelligence, there must be an original. I guess, for the lack of better expression, the scientific community and all of that gave that name. So over time, man started to discover within his consciousness how this can be better. And sometime, I think in 1920, I'm giving you a story now of how this artificial intelligence on the back of knowledge economy has driven the world to where it is today. A little research I did, somebody, a novelist, came up with a story of, he titled it Robots. The first time the word robots came into being, because when you look at the structure of artificial intelligence and all that, it follows what we term as robots or robotics, as we want to call it. And his idea was man created a consciousness, in this sense, a being that will do all of his bidding. So initially he thought of calling it a labor, as in something that would do jobs and all of that for you. But he saw that it doesn't sound quite fine, so he picked the word robota. Now the word robota is a Slavic, it has its origin as in the Slavic word, and is found in the church, and it simply means servitude. So he created in that story a servant, someone to serve him. But he created them, replicas, had them so many, they all came together at a time, built this collective consciousness that they revolted against man and all of that. Fast forward, yes, you know that story, the Matrix. It sounds like the Matrix, right? So that's where the Tchaikovsky brothers, in my opinion, got that concept of the Matrix, bringing a lot of philosophy and techie and what have you, but simply pointing to man's creation, that we now call, in our dispensation, is now growing with such an alarming speed that people are frightened, the artificial intelligence. So it's like, I see a lot of us on the back of knowledge economy, I see a lot of us seeing it as like we're ceding our responsibilities, we're ceding, so to say, our humanity to it, and it's like, it's scary, but actually, no. In the bid to get better, to have an edge on the basis of being aware, that is what happens. Our consciousness evolves. Our perception becomes better. But listen, we need to guard it. Yes, because there are certain elements that are not happy with us. We need to protect it. We need to guard it. So that is what happens, when you are not aware of it. Knowledge is a good thing. No, it is. Very good. That's how we navigate our way here on this plane, on this side of eternity. That's how we navigate our way. So don't think it's something strange, that is happening. Like somebody was saying the other day, oh, the AI is taking over. No, we are taking over. We are, human beings are taking over. You get me? But not to give in to the darkness. You understand what I mean by that? Yes, there is darkness. So we need to lean in to the light that we are and make that progress. But listen, guys, knowledge is beautiful. That is what, we come alive when we express true and pure knowledge. We see that divine essence flowing through us. We come to appreciate that we are indeed extensions of Jehovah. So guys, don't be afraid. The millennials, you don't have to be afraid. Gen Zs, Gen X, Gen Y, baby boomers, all of us. We are all, when I say beneficiaries of this great ocean called knowledge. All right, guys, You know how we do it each time we come here is to stimulate us, our thinking process and all of that. That's why we're here. Gotta go now. I'll come back again. My name is Amachree Isoboye. Bye for now.